First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And this is your brother Dawaba from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. And it's pretty nice here in Chicago right now, man. So I'm taking a little walk. And I've been looking at a few bros' videos, man. It's been, it's a beautiful thing, man. We seeing all these curses come up on Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, who's really the red man. All this shit is happening to his ass now, man. The gas prices going up, food prices going up, the cost of living is extremely high in every place that you go. You sit up here and see that the plagues are hitting them. I think in certain areas in the country right now, you got these ticks that are sitting up here fucking with their ass. The weather has been tearing them up left and right as far as the wildfires and earthquakes and all the other little things that going on. So right now, this damn devil is catching all this hell, man. And it's about goddamn, you know what? And we happy. We are really happy about it. We really happy because now we understand that, hey, with this kingdom going down, our kingdom is about to come up, and that's the thing. I had a few scriptures I had pulled up. First one is Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7. It says, "And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemy, and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee." And now we seeing all these curses come up on Esau Edom. See, that's pursuant to Deuteronomy chapter 28, and you can start from 16 on down. Now they catching hell. Now everybody hissing at their ass. Now everybody hating their ass. Now they women sitting up here turning on them, and then all the other little curses in Deuteronomy 28 that's happening to them, man. Now they sitting up here having to deal with famine. All these things are happening to them now. And the Lord sit up and that's the other thing. People sit up here, read the scriptures and look at it as a joke. Look at it as a fairy tale book. You got men out here on the highways and byways sitting up here letting you know what's going on, and you still playing around, thinking everything is a joke. You seeing the prophecies right there in your face, real time. Real time. When you really think about it, when has all these things happened all at once on the planet? When have you seen wildfires, sinkholes, mudslides, earthquakes, tsunamis, tornadoes, hurricanes, animals just fucking people up left and right, the economy crashing, famines, pestilence, violence off the map? When have you seen these things at a great, in such a great amount at any time in history? You haven't. Except doing, hey, when you talking about the Egyptian, the destruction of the Egyptians, Babylonian, you seen great things happen during that time, but now it's even greater. Even greater. This is going to be a great destruction, as well as a great deliverance. Even more so that the Lord said we ain't going to even remember, we ain't going to even talk about the deliverance out of the Egyptians, out of pharaohs. It's going to be the deliverance from the north. But with all that happening, man, you're going to see the destruction of this kingdom, and you're going to see these damn devils suffering. Give me a second. I got, this is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins." And now you're seeing the Lord sitting up here fucking up Esau Edom. Like I said, the self-proclaimed white man. Now he's catching that hell. Now he's sitting up here getting stumped on. Now he's sitting up here being ridiculed. Now he's sitting up here being made to look a fool. And not only that, the pain and the suffering that's coming with it. You know, you think about it, man. It pleased the Lord to punish his only begotten son, you know. Even the Lord stood up here and said, it ain't nothing more beautiful than the death of his saints, you know. When you think about it, the Lord punishes hard. How much more, if he punishes us this way, how much more you? How much more you, these other nations, these heathen nations, Salakia? How much more you think the Lord is going to sit up here and put a foot up your ass? You know? See, you think you're going to escape. So you honestly believe that so-called black Latinos and Native Americans, we caught the harshest punishments, especially us as so-called blacks, caught the harshest punishments that anyone could ever endure, and you don't think that you're going to get it? Come on, man. You got to be joking. Got to be fucking joking. Hold on. I had another scripture pulled up. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 6. No, 7. Here it is. It says Jeremiah 51 and 7. It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. And see, no. If so she may be healed. No. No, you had your moment. The Lord blessed you Edomites with a rulership. You know? And now it's about to come to an end. Y'all done fucked up everything. You know what it says? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. You know? It says when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, but when the righteous bear rule, the people rejoice. The wicked has been ruling too long, man. Y'all motherfuckers done fucked up everything. Everything hates you. Everything. And who's the wicked? Esau, Edom, pursuant to Malachi 1 and 4. You know? The border of wickedness. Everybody hates you. The plant life hates you. Everything hates you, man. Because you motherfucking devils done fucked the earth up. And the Lord is about to come and fuck y'all up. This is Jeremiah 51 and 9. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto heaven and is even lifted up even into the skies. And there you go. The judgment is coming. Judgment is about to come harsh for you Edomites. Real hard. You know. You touched the apple of the Lord, which was the Israelites, Salakia. You know, so-called black Latinos and Native Americans. And now you're about to sit up here. You fucked up the earth. You know, y'all got a long list of atrocities, a long list of damn. You know, I hate when I forget certain words. You know. It'll come to me, but y'all about to catch it. You know, all the things y'all have done, hey, there's no amount. You know, I don't think it's probably infinite shit y'all done did that, and the Lord is just about to fuck y'all up for it, man. I had another scripture. Give me one more. I had one more scripture. This is Revelations, and Salakia again, brothers. This is Revelations chapter 11 in verse 18. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged. And who's the dead? You know, it says, them that run out of understanding shall remain of the congregation of the dead. You Israelites that don't sit up here and follow this truth. Y'all dead. And thou shalt give his reward unto the servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. Yeah, reward is coming to those men of the Lord and to the elect. And that's first and foremost is going to be that mercy and salvation, then them new bodies. And then guess what? And that's what we're praying for. That's what we're praying for. Every brother out here is praying to sit up here and pray that the Lord deliver them in the time that's coming ahead. You know, but what's about to happen to you? The dead is going to be judged. You goddamn Israelites that don't want to sit up here and come to the Lord. Y'all gonna catch that destruction. What is that? Zechariah, what is that? 12 or 13 and 9. I'm gonna grab it. I just grab it, so I don't want to mess it up. Y'all about to the two-thirds gonna be cut off on this side. Y'all about to catch it, you know. And the rebels around the world. But Esau, Edom, what it says at the end, and should destroy them, which destroy the earth. And who's destroying the earth? Esau, Edom. They have fucked shit up. They fucked up the air. You know, I see birds just laying on the ground sometime when I walk outside. You spraying chemtrails every goddamn where. You done sit up here and fucked up the earth. You're putting concrete and drilling holes and doing all sorts of bullshit in the earth. You fucked up the water, putting pipelines and plastic all in the water that you got plastic islands in the water. Goddamn fish don't even want to live in the water no more. Yeah, shit destroys them that destroys the earth. You motherfuckers done destroyed everything, you know. I'm going to get the last scripture since I sit up here and sort of quoted it. I'm going to grab this Zechariah chapter, I think it's 12. It might be 13. But yeah, it's 13. Salakia. This is Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord thy power, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And there you go, 2 parts. That's 2/3 of our people, man. Gonna be destroyed over here, man, because y'all ignorant ass assholes and don't want to sit up here and come back to the Lord. You love Esau, Edom. You love this damn devil. You love it. Because he sit up here and let y'all do whatever you want to do to y'all destruction. And y'all still stupid because he destroys you in the process. You fucking idiots. So now you're about to catch that destruction, that nuclear missile, that nuclear fire, the chariot fire, you know. But, you know, this is just something through the spirit, man. You know, I was sitting up here listening to a few brothers' videos, you know, and they were kind of like touching on this topic a little bit here and there, you know. So, and I was taking a walk and I said, you know what, it'd be a nice idea just to do a lesson about this. So with that, you know, I hope this was edifying. I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the 4 corners of the earth. It's how you taste to the hopeful that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, I always say stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other, because we almost up out of here. So with that, I'd like to say, Kwam Yasha Rella and Abba Ball. And Anya Haba Thumb, Shalom.